what is my name? You remember my name? Pia. You remember my name, Pia?
Edgar.
Edgar, that is right. Edgar. Isabella knows my name. Edgar, that is how to say as Edgar. Okay, you ready? Come on, let's go. Let's go this way. Kevin. Kevin, ¿para dónde está? ¿Es que está allá?
Sí.
Bueno, pásame a Kevin, voy para enseguida para allá. Okay. Yes. Okay, I am talking to you about Pedro Claver. But look at the walls. Let me say that originally, almost 4 kilometers of walls. 4 kilometers of walls. Nowadays, 3.4. Edgar, what about the rest of the walls? What happened? Hey, I'm gonna show it to you. Just next to the clock tower, the government decided to destroy the walls. But that will be later, right? Yes. So who built the walls? Africans. That is why now I am talking to you about them in this moment, right? Yes. Everybody knows this map, right? Everybody knows this map. But I want you to check the map again and please focus. I need your attention in the purple area in the middle. The purple area in the middle. Edgar, what is that? We brought from Senegal to Angola. Senegal to Angola. When was this? 1500s to late 1800s. Next question is why? Very important, why Africans in Cartagena? Cartagena was attacked by English and French. 1544, Robert Baal. 1559, Martin Cot. 1568, John Hawkins from Plymouth, England. And 1586, Sir Francis Drake. After consecutive attacks, the king from Spain ordered the fortifications to protect the city. And to protect Cartagena, they needed Africans. So they were brought from this section. But Spain bought Africans from Portuguese, French, Dutch, and British. Why from them? Because they controlled the slave trade. Spain didn't control this section of Africa, didn't. That is why I have to buy them. When they bought them, brought in here, of course they didn't want, they ran away. Now I'm gonna honor the most important African leaders. Domingo Bencos Viejo, Bencos, okay? Why, Edgar, you said this is number one? Number one, because he founded Palenque. Palenque is the first territory free of slavery in America, 1603. Yes. Have you seen some women? They are around wearing a colorful dress and carry a basket with fruits. Palenqueras, Stacy, that's right, palenqueras. I'm talking to you about them, but later. So he was the founder, right? Bencos Viejo. Nobody here says from Brazil, right? From Brazil. Quiero buscarme otra bulgurita, oíste, se me está asustando. From Brazil, we have here Zumbi dos Palmares. Zumbi dos Palmares, the greatest African leader in Brazil. November the 20th is the day of Zumbi, it's a national holiday. Why Africans in Brazil? To work in mines, Minas Gerais, mines. So different purpose that from here in Cartagena. And let's finish, we don't have time, so I only picked 3 people. Nani, the queen of the maroons, the mother of all Jamaicans, right? Here I have it, right? Yes, the mother of all Jamaicans is a national hero in Jamaica. Why Africans in Jamaica? Why Africans in the Caribbean? To work in the plantation of sugar cane, tobacco, and in general agriculture. That's what we have here, right? So, but here in Cartagena, we have somebody who protected the slaves. But now, please, I need you on the other side. Buenos días, ¿cómo le va, amigo? Right there. Right there. Ve a buscar, cómprate una, ¿oíste? ¿Qué? O una, varias, ¿oíste? Okay. Pedro Claver, the protector. Okay, you know what? I would like you to be in the shade. Yes. Yes, please. Later, when we move, you can take a picture. David, thank you. Yes. I know what I say in the shade. Come on, I know, believe me, right? Okay, right there in the shade, yes. That's right. Pedro Claver on the left, the protector of the slaves. Pedro was born in Spain. Edgar, he was from Spain, he was a white man. Why he got here? Very easy. Pedro was studying to be a priest, but a Jesuit priest, a Jesuit. Pedro from Palma de Mallorca, that he was studying, got to Cartagena in 1610. Why? Because the Spanish conquerors, when they were coming here, in the boat brought Jesuits, Franciscans, Dominicans, and Augustinians. Edgar, to do what? to preach the Catholic faith to the indigenous. That is right. That's right, to preach them to be Catholic, right? But what happened when Pedro Claver got here? He got here in 1610. In 1610, he got here. In 1610, no indigenous nearby. Oh my God. What he found? Africans. So he decided to preach them and became the protector. That is right. Pedro Claver in the history of Cartagena, the slave of the slaves. Wow, what a nickname. What a nickname. Look at this African. In his left arm, he has a robe. That robe means that he was converted into Christianity. And the African is walking, his right leg is in this position. Yes, that's right, Edgar. We walk like that. Africans didn't walk like that here. In Africa, they walk like this. But how they walk in Cartagena, Edgar, in the American continent? Look at me. Edgar, why? Tell me why. Chains, that is right, chains. Chains and a heavy iron ball. Why? Not to run away. Edgar, what do you mean? They have to carry the heavy stones with chains. Yes. Otherwise, they take the stone, throw it to the Spaniard and run away. That's why they have it right there. That was one of his best translators, Andres Sacabucci. That translator, he learned the Spanish and he knew a lot of African dialects. That is why he's just right there with him. Built in 1998 by Enrique Grau. Enrique Grau. That for his behavior, right there is an office, Sede de los Derechos Humanos. How do you say Derechos Humanos in English? Human rights. Pedro Claver is a pioneer of the human rights in Colombia. Oh my God, right there. The church named after him, after his canonization. What is canonization? To become a saint. Saint Peter Claver. San Pedro Claver. Inside the remains of Pedro Claver. Wow. You cannot see them anyway in the afternoon when there is a service, or during the day. Look at them. People buy a ticket, they visit the museum, and after visiting the museum, they go to the church, right? Yes. Okay, now we need to continue that way, but first I would like you to take a look at the wall. Let's go up there, please. Thank you very much. Let's go up there. Come on. Not very long. Just to see and to take a picture, because it's so hot in here, but anyway, it's a good place. It's a good place. The walls is not like this all the way. No, it's not like this all the way. The wall is, it depends what part of the city was protecting, it was stronger. Like this, or was just short, skinny, that is right, not so strong. But I'm gonna explain you that later, right? Later. But anyway, this is a very strong place. The enemies showed up right there. And this new section, you see the new buildings, that is Boca Grande. Boca Grande means big mouth. For a big cannon that was on the other side. The cannons are originals. When you're walking on the streets, you will see on the walls some cannons. They are not originals. These are originals, right? This is what you'll be finding here. Okay? Left in Cartagena 1741. And there is San Pedro Church. There is a great view from here. Wanna take a good selfie, right? The dome, 1921, Gaston Lelarge from France, Clara from France. You Clara? That's right, Clara from France. Yeah, Gaston Lelarge added, but the church is 1725, okay? Yes. Okay, take your pictures and we just move, right? It's a good place to come in here. A recommendation. Edgar, I would like, because tourists ask me at the end of the tour, Edgar, where can I get gun souvenirs of Cartagena cheaper? You see the white things right there? That's it, right there. It's like a flea market. It's cheaper, right? Yes, all on the street. But it's a good place to go. Thank you very much. Nice breeze here. Stay right there. Yeah. Nice breeze here. Here. Huh? Oh my God. Yes.
Like your necklace.
Yes, right. Next. That is right. It's good from here because it's a beautiful view. Here in Plaza San Pedro. Plaza San Pedro. The church first, 1725, Ignacio de Loyola. Edgar, what is that? Ignacio. Ignacio was the founder of the community of the Jesuits. But what happened in 1888? Pedro Claver's canonization. What is canonization? To become a saint. Saint Peter. So the Archbishop of Cartagena said, well, let's honor him. So now will be San Pedro Claver Church. That's it. That's what we have. The statue just right there. Inside is amazing. Edgar would like to see it when there is a service at 6. Unless you go, remember what I said, and visit the museum, and there is one ticket. With the ticket you can visit the church. You can get right there too. Wow, Edgar, very nice. Yes, a good view from the top, okay? Yes. Here in the square there are some works of art. We can see some here. But there are on the other side, they are different. What is this? Right here, there is the entrance. What is the entrance? Right here, the entrance of the Modern Art Museum of Cartagena. I think it says they open at 11. I think it's at 11. The Modern Art Museum of Cartagena. Here, one artist, Enrique Grau, gave this collection. The name of this collection is La Vida Diaria. What is La Vida Diaria? The everyday life. Everyday life. Look at this. The women right there, look at them. Look at them. They're here. That's right. So I am talking to you about them now. Oh, they are coming. They are coming, right? They are coming. Let me talk to you about them. We call them palenqueras because they come from Palenque. Palenque, 1603, the first territory free of slavery. We abolished slavery in Colombia in 1851. The first country to abolish slavery was Haiti in 1803. And the last two countries, Brazil and Cuba. Brazil 1888, okay? Colombia in the middle, 1851. What happened in 1851? They went away. Where? To Palenque. When they were right there, yes, families living right there. What happened in 1960s? They decided to come back to Cartagena, but to work. Barbara, to work. Doing what? Selling fruits. On the streets with a heavy basket. They were on the streets, papaya, patilla, mango, melon. People up there heard, open the window. Mom, what are you saying? I am selling fruits. Oh, wow. You have avocados? Yes. Good idea. That was the first time that somebody decided to sell produce on the streets. Wow, good idea, Steve. And they at noon they had sold everything, right? And they went back home. What happened in when we move? You can take a picture, right? When we move, after I finish, right? Yes. I know they want you to take a picture now, but they have to wait, right? What happened in 1975? Cruise ships in Cartagena. People from, most of them from the United States got here. And they were on the streets taking pictures. One of these women showed up with a heavy basket, sweating hot. Wow, with this temperature, heavy. Papaya, patilla, mango, melon. And tourists said, I'm going to help these women. Mom, excuse me, stay right there, excuse me. Psh, psh, a picture. She didn't understand why you took them pictures, but after the picture, tourists said, Mom, excuse me, this is for you. You know what, Mom? This is for you. What I got here? Look at this. Man, this is for you. They had never seen this before. They say, papaya, patilla. No, man, that's okay, that's for you. 2 more blocks, more tourists, more pictures, man, this is for you. Right? Yes. She went back home. At home talking to her relatives. You know what happened to me this morning? I was selling my fruits in the old city and suddenly a group of men and women I had never seen before. Never seen before, why? Most of them white, blonde, blue eyes, green eyes, took me pictures. After the pictures they gave me this. What is this? I don't know. It says dollar. Okay. Next day she came to sell more fruits passing through a money exchange office. Excuse me, can you help me with this? She didn't say how much. She said, can you help me with this? I don't know, 15, 20. Okay, this is in pesos. Oh my God, just for a picture. That is why they are right here waiting for you. Listen, you are Peter. If you say, Peter say, I'm gonna help these women. Mom, sell me 5 bananas. For goodness sakes, Peter, she doesn't wanna sell any banana. Want to take a picture with you, right? And after the picture, that's it. That is why she's right here. Edgar, why she's wearing like that, yellow, blue, and red. That is a flag from Colombia to be colorful, right? For a picture, right? That's why we have them palenqueras, right? They are very good cook. They cook very well. Okay, very well. They should be the chef of the most important hotels and restaurants of the city. In Beijing, China, 2014, the best cookbook from Palenque. Palenque, right from Palenque. Anyway, I don't know you, but I am leaving. If you want to take a picture, you stay with her, right? But I am leaving, right? Thank you very much, Stacy.
How far is Palenque from
It's
Cartagena?
almost 2 hours away from here.
Oh, wow.
You go to Africa, you say, wow, this is, you go to Palenque, you say, wow, this is Africa. That's right. Everything they have their own language, right? Their own language. Yes, that's right. Okay, thank you very much. Let's continue.
It's like 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
They said, oh, they come.
I need you right here in the shade, right? It's nice breeze and in the shade. Nice breeze and in the shade. Nice breeze right here. Yes, right there in the shade. Yes. That's right. Perfect. Perfect. Right. Fortunately, they're just removing this Christmas decoration. ¿Cómo te va, amigo? Fortunately, oh my God, this was terrible. That's the worst Christmas decoration ever seen in my life, right? Yes, and it couldn't see the architecture. Fortunately, now they are gonna, I think, suppose today is the day 16th, right? Come on. Anyways, this is Plaza de la Aduana. First, I want to apologize. Santa Teresa, where we started the tour. San Pedro, Plaza de la Aduana, Plaza de los Coches has a problem in the city. Down there. I'm sorry, that's in here. Switch right here, right? Yes. I'm sorry for that, but that is the government, this is the city hall, say we cannot do anything. We cannot do anything. We have done our best for this. I don't know if somebody, you know, because when we have high tide here in the city, the water comes and that's why it's bad smell, right? So I'm sorry for that, right? That's where on all these squares, not in the others. This section of the city, part of the city is low, like going to the water, right? It's low here. Yes, I'm sorry for that. Anyway, Plaza de la Aduana. Aduana is customs. The customs square, the customs house. Behind that house, the port. You saw the port, we were up there. Ships got here with the merchandise, legalized the merchandise, paid taxes, and then sold out here. Let me talk to you. Remember, I said I'm gonna make emphasis about slavery. Yes. So let me talk to you of the last time about them. In Africa, I said in Africa, Portuguese got there and had a, yes, they got a group, they went hunting. When they got many, let's say 300, they got in the boat, and the boat from Senegal to Cartagena. 2 months. But when they were in the boat, they could see that Africans tried to be together. They say, oh, looking for their relatives, families, right? Yes, and children, wife, okay, relatives. And Portuguese said, split them now. So when they got here, this is very interesting. When Africans got here, they were sorted in a group of 5. A couple, a boy, a girl, and a man, an old man or a woman. 5. Somebody from Cartagena said, wow, what a beautiful family. How much are they? Beautiful family. They didn't know each other. The man, the African here, saw the woman next to him. Oh my gosh, she's not my wife. They are not my kids. She's not my mother. We were together in the boat. What happened, Peter? Big depression. And you know what was worse, Stacy? They couldn't understand each other because they were mixed in different places. Oh my God, Edgar, what is the idea? What is the point? When they got home, they didn't want to go anywhere. Depression. If they had with their relatives, okay, we're together, far from home, but we're together. We're gonna kill these people and we run away. Big depression, man. Depression. And couldn't understand. So Edgar couldn't understand Steve. What was the language? How the Spanish gave orders to the Africans? Whip, the lash. Oh my God, oh my God. What was Pedro Claver's language? Loving, helping, giving. That was different, right? And that started right here. The richest families of Cartagena live in this section, right? That's why, look at that house, huge, belong to a Marquis, Premio Real. Huge houses, beautiful. But what happened here, that building. Sorry, what's your name? Tom. Tom, do you like that building? No, that is right, Tom, I owe you an apology. Edgar, how did you permit it? 1920s, Andean National Corporation, petroleum company got here. and bought a house, no problem. What was the problem? They wanted twin towers. There is our tower right there, now together. They said impossible, we will never get a permission from the city hall. They got a permission from the city hall. Any idea how they got the permission? Immediately, right? Oh my God, big problem, right? Yes, so embarrassing. What a shame. Oh my God, I feel shame for that. Anyway, that's everywhere, but here in Colombia it's terrible, right? It's terrible. But anyway, Cartagena now is by UNESCO a World Heritage City, a World Heritage Site. That means that we cannot repeat the same mistake, okay? Yes. That's right, what we have here in Plaza de la Aduana. That is Christopher Columbus. Colombia named after Columbus, but he was never here. And we call Colombia after him, right? Anyway, I think you are Corey, you come from Minnesota. Corey, Colombia named after Columbus, but he was never here. Corey, you already say you have Ohio. You know what is the capital city? Columbus. And he was not in Ohio either, right? You have Columbus, Ohio. So the same here, Cristobal Colon, Colombia, right? But he was never here. I need you, Martin. Martin, come right here, Martin. Just Martin. Can you read here? Come on, quickly, we don't have all day.
A hero.
You have 3 bicycles. Hey, Allah, can you read, please? Okay, say that again to everybody.
Allah,
Okay, Martin, your Spanish is terrible, man. Come on, go. It's terrible. I'm just kidding. La Heroica, the heroic city. Thank you, Martin. That is a nickname of Cartagena, right? The nickname, La Heroica. I'm going to explain later why. It's the city of the heroes, the first city that got independence from Spain, right? Medellín has a nickname. Do you remember? Okay, la colombiana no conteste. Okay, no está la colombiana. No voy a contestar nada a las preguntas. Al final te voy a dar un regalito, ¿viste? Okay, do you know what is the nickname of Medellín? You don't know? Okay, you don't know, but I have a present for you. The flag from Colombia, they remove it. It's yellow, blue, and red. Surprise me. Tell me what represent the colors. What is the meaning of yellow? What is the meaning of blue and red? And I give you a present here. Now. Okay, who? Raise your hand. Okay, one. Okay, what's your name again? Nicolas. Okay, Nicolas. What is yellow? Sun and?
Beach. Sand. Gold.
And gold. Okay, gold. Okay, let's continue. No, I don't help you anymore. Okay, blue.
Sky.
Oh, sorry, Nicolas. Is that the sky? Is that the sky?
Water.
Okay, water. Okay, and red.
Red is the blood.
Yes, that is right. Okay, Nicolas deserves a present. That is right, Nicolas. You know what I got here, Nicolas? Oh wow, I have a beautiful bracelet right here. Yellow, blue, and red. Come on, come for it, Nicolas. Come for it. Okay, glass for him. Come on, glass for him. Yes, right. That is right. Hey, Peter, don't be sad, okay? Don't be sad. I saw your face. Okay, more questions later, right? More questions later.
What was red?
Red is blood. Blood for the war here, for the independence. And that's right, yes. Okay, now I have a sweet surprise for everybody. Sweet surprise. Let's go right there.
Coca-Cola, water. Go water.
Everybody right here, please. Okay. Plaza de los Coches. Let me say, the squares have had different names. I consider it's not important. Plaza del Ecuador, Plaza del Arroyo. Come on. Edgar, did you explain this? Come on. A lot of information, and this Saturday is very important to pick the most important about the places, right? But that is so important that you ask me a question, right? Because probably you're going to see this important and don't mention, okay? Plaza de los Coches. What is a coche? What is a coche in Colombia? What is a coche in Colombia? How do I...
Car.
When do I use the word coche?
It's a car.
Car? A car? No. In Colombia, I don't say, look, mira mi coche, my car. No. In Colombia, we say carro. Carro. Edgar, so what is a coche for you? It's a horse carriage.
Oh.
And coche is this, where Isabela is, that is a coche. Trae el coche, Isabela, bring the trolley to Isabela, right? Yes. That's a coche. But that is enough for the Spanish classes, right? Let's go with the history of the place. Okay, now, what is important in here? The clock tower. The clock tower built in 1888. 1888. Okay? Why? Down there, a gate. Let's stay here, it's on the shade and nice breeze. In the middle, a gate. La boca del puente, the mouth of the bridge. Open at 6 a.m., close at 6 p.m. Edgar, what do you mean? Cartagena, this section was completely walled. Wow, yes. But in the corner, there are no walls. Why? 1920s, the government decided to destroy the walls. Edgar, what a stupid decision. Yes, but at that time, they were not thinking of you. Tourists, hotels, bars, discos. No, let's clean the city. What they say, clean. Because the city stinks. They throw the garbage right there. Oh my God. And it was dangerous and dark. Wow. So they needed to clean the city. Fortunately, Nicholas, they ran out of money and they couldn't continue, fortunately. In the map, I'm gonna show you, if you, at the end of the tour, you can see that part, that section. Right? Yes. But what happened after the gate in here, originally? They added the tower. The tower in 1888. Why? To make this attractive, beautiful. Added 4 clocks. 4 clocks, 4 problems. Why 4 problems? We couldn't get a good mechanic to set all the clocks at the same time. So this was 11. Oh, it's 11. The other one, a quarter to 10, 4:15, 11:45. So we call this clock the 4-faced liar, the 4-faced tower. In Cartagena, there is one expression related with some kind of people. What kind of people? A person that is never sincere, a person that is never honest. We say, hey, I don't trust you, I don't believe you. Why? Come on, you have more faces than the clock tower. Tienes más caras que la torre del reloj. Okay? That's what we say. And yes, it's 100 feet high. Right here in this square, there is a statue in the middle. Pedro Heredia. Pedro Heredia, the founder of Cartagena, 1533. John I. Cartagena is the second oldest city in Colombia. I have a very special present. It is not a bracelet. Bracelet is beautiful, right? But I have another present if you answer this question, because this question is very difficult. Tell me, what is the oldest city in Colombia? What's your name again? Huh? Darren. Santa Marta. That is right. Santa Marta 1525 and Cartagena 1533. That is a very difficult question, right? Yes, Darren, where are you from? Scotland. Come on, everybody. That is right. So, you know what I got here for you? Oh my God, Edgar. Darren, you got this. Wow. Say wow. Wow. Come on, that's right. Yes. Darren, that is right. Congratulations. Yes, that is right. Oh, Edgar, there's other surprises here. Yes, that's great, right? Come on. You know what I feel when you come from France and you know something about me, about my country, about my city. That is great, right? That's why I decided to give you a reward, okay? Yes, that's what we have in here. Now I have a sweet surprise. Edgar, sweet surprise. Kevin. Yeah. Right here. Edgar, what is this? It's a sweet surprise, cocadas. Cocadas, very delicious. Very delicious. ¿Te estás dando cocada? ¿Eso es cocada? No, eso es padilla. Eso es padilla. Okay. Cocadas, right there, made of coconut. But Edgar, the coconut is white. What is colorful? Because when preparing the cocadas, we add guava or vanilla. Vanilla is made of sugar cane. That's so sweet. Or pineapple or passion fruit. Okay, or just coconut. That's what we got here. Listen, if you cannot eat something sweet, no problem, don't eat it, right? Yes. But at home, we have this. Edgar, that is too much. We eat one every day after lunch. Edgar, after 5 days, you still have some, you put in the refrigerator, right? But anyway, also they sell you single, right? But we have this for everybody. So, Martin, or this, okay? Martin, if you don't want it, you don't from Holland. When I was in Amsterdam the first time, I made a tour, a free walking tour, and the tour guide took us to a place. Now, Edgar, you're gonna try the cheese from Holland. Cheese, oh wow, I was right. Edgar, let's continue. Wait a minute, I was eating, Edgar, come on, let's go. Wait a minute, I was eating a lot of cheese, right? So you have a time to try some cocadas from Cartagena. This is soft, but this is sweet, right? You just take one and then pass to us. Come on, do you have any questions so far? Recommendation, up there, we have a bar where you see the flag from Cartagena and Colombia, a bar. Yes, nice place. In the corner, Donde Fidel. Donde Fidel, that is for salsa, very nice place for salsa, right? They open after 4. After 4, you find the tables and chairs out there. Any question? Okay, enjoy your cocadas and we continue. Kevin, ¿qué te digo? Of the different communities that are here, Augustinians, Jesuits, Franciscans. That's right. Okay, yes, you can give it to others. That's right. You want the cocadas? Come on, the cocadas are right here. When you finish, please give it to Kevin. That's right. Yes. What's your name again? Lisa. Okay, Lisa. That's good. Lisa wants to know, Edgar, what is that flag right there? Red, yellow, green with a white star. That is a flag from Cartagena. Cartagena. Every city. Oh, go, cuidadito. Be careful, be careful. Be careful, cuidadito, cuidadito. Cuidadito. Okay, that is a flag from Cartagena, right? We call it Cuadrilonga. We have it after the independence. After 1811, November 11, we have our own. Edgar, what is the meaning? Red the same, yellow the same, green is hope. Cartagena, the first city that got its independence from Spain. They thought it was going to be impossible. They said, hey, we have hope, we can make it. And they made it, right? They was the first. That's what we have. And the star, 8 points. There were 8 provinces in Cartagena, right? And nearby. That's the meaning of the flag right there, okay? Everybody, please, thank you very much.
Big plaza.
Okay, plus not very long. I, as a tour guide, I have learned that I cannot take you and stay for 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes spraying the sun. You run away. Follow me. Oh, I can, sir, I'm coming back, man. Not very long in here. Listen to this. Plaza de la Paz. Paz is peace. At the convention center, the building right there, Juan Manuel Santos, one of our presidents, Stacy, signed a peace agreement with one of the strongest guerrillas in Colombia. Oh my God, Colombia is much better now. With you business, better country. Oh my God, years ago it was terrible. That was so important that he got the Nobel Prize. Wow. That's why Plaza de la Paz. Look the walls on the left. Look all around. Now please look on your right. Edgar, what happened? I told you, 1920s destroyed. With the storms they got right there, and remember, they didn't continue because they ran out of money, right? With the storms, they filled in here. Edgar, what did they fill? Water. There was an island right there, and one island right there. That island is Getsemaní. Tom, right? Tom, you know Getsemaní? Okay, Tom, today at 4 p.m. at the obelisk, you see right there? At the obelisk, will be Luis Carlos. Luis Carlos will be with his yellow umbrella to show you Getsemaní. Luis Carlos was born in Getsemaní and he lives in Getsemaní. So he's a perfect guy. During the tour he says, okay, I'm gonna take you home. Home? Yes, my house. He lives right there. But talking about gentrification, about street art, urban art, street art, again, that's the way we have right there. You go from France, Clara, and what's your Clara? No, sorry, Leah. Leah and Thomas. Parque Centenario, made based on Le Jardin de Luxembourg. You know what I'm talking to you about? That is right. About it over there in Paris. That's the one we made right there. When you are inside, the obelisk in the middle. Right there at 4 p.m. Luis Carlos will show you Getsemaní. Edgar, I cannot make it today. Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow at 4 p.m. he will be there. Any question? No questions? Okay, let's continue that way. Thank you very much. Come on. Kevin, ¿qué te digo? You will find basically 2 styles of balconies. The honey, that color, right? That is, we call it colonial. This is colonial. Edgar, what is colonial? That is 1600s, 1700s, okay? That's the balcony we have made of wooden. What happened after the independence? This building of this style, we call Republicano. Why Republicano? La República, right? And that's why we call it Republicano, this style. Why we have this balcony? Because this damage needs to repair it very often. With the sun, that's right, the rain. But this one just needs to be painted. That is why, Corey, you see right there, 1861. But those are colonial. But the balcony right there in the corner has two styles. The brown balcony or the black is colonial, and the upper part is Republican. So you have the combination, right? The combination.
Hey, watch out.
Okay. This balcony is concrete cement, and this is because the time. This is 1800s, and this originally 16 and 1700s. That's the main difference, right? Yes. But they are very similar, right? But that's what the material, not to change it very often, just to paint it, right? It's easy to keep it, very easy, right? Yes. No. Okay. They, of course, is wood, so not original, right? Being repaired, right? Very often. Very often. No. Right here in the corner, nice breeze. Yes. That's the way to make this tour, right? That is the way. Okay, I was talking to, that's very important, talking to Alex and Ella. They asked me, Edgar, about these balconies. How old are they? The balconies have been restored, has been renewed, new wood, but originally the style is from 1600s and 1700s, right? The style. Of course, they need to change. By the way, look at the black balcony in the corner. They are doing exactly what I said. They have to close the office for 1 month and scaffolding, and you know what they're doing? Replacing few bars. That is why they didn't want to do, and that is why they made the other balcony made of concrete, right? We're gonna get closer, but from here you can see it. They are repairing, and they are not changing the whole balcony, no. That is why they didn't want that problem. That's why they wanted to have it to make it of concrete. Okay, nobody here said Poland. Nobody's from Poland? Right there, we have John Paul II. John Paul II visited Colombia in 1986. Oh, that is right. Hello, hey, let me say, I remember your names. Wait a minute. You are Jaden,
Yeah.
You are Tony, and you are Cherry.
Good memory.
That is right.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. That's right. Hey guys, I don't know what I have in my mind. That is a gift. Because I'm not thinking about, I've been thinking of them. No, I just remember your name, and if I see you 2 or 3 days after that, I'm able to remember your name, right? So that is a gift, right? Oh, they are wearing the same. No, they're wearing different. Okay. Okay, that is right there, John Paul II. Why this statue is right there? It's right there because his canonization to become a saint, Saint San Juan Pablo II. That's why it is just right there, right? Yes. Edgar, what is this? La Catedral. You have the chance to see La Catedral. You will see the cathedral because it is open. It is open. Wait a minute. Originally, okay, it's the most important, of course, Basilica, Santa Catalina de Alejandría. Ella, Santa Catalina. We never say that, we only say La Catedral. Originally 1558, but what happened with the original church, Damon? Destroyed by Francis Drake. Drake took Cartagena in 1586 and destroyed the church. Why Edgar? He destroyed the church. I'm going, Nicholas, to explain that when we get to the corner and we turn to the right, but later. So Edgar, this is the second cathedral? Yes, the second cathedral. That is why up there we see a vulture. That is a place for soldiers, right? That's they added. That was not necessary to build it, but they made it because the first was destroyed, so the second church was well protected. On the other side, we have a better view of the dome, okay? Of the dome of the cathedral. And this is Plaza de la Proclamation. We proclaimed the independence of Cartagena on November 11, 1811 at 11 a.m. Hannah, will you forget that? No, listen. Because November is the 11th month of the year, and it was on November 11th. And the year 1811, 1 plus 8 plus 1 plus 1 is 11, right? Will you forget that? No, that is right. The independence of Cartagena, the first that got independence from Spain. That is the name of this section, right? But now I want you to see and to visit the cathedral, and I'll be waiting for you in the corner. But any question you have so far, so ask me. Thank you very much. Say what?
Let's go.
The Vatican. Churches.
To represent the power of the Spanish. And look, Wall Saint, right here, made with the reference from the manuscript. Those saints there, what that the name of that saints, strong thing. Victor wrote the story 8 years ago. All right. Yep.
Edgar, what is the problem? Come on, 21 years, Darren. 21 years, they're stealing the money. Edgar, you say that? I have talked to them because we made the tools. This is an agency. This is what, just open the umbrella, come on. We have a organization. We go talk to the government, come on. Look at this. Edgar, take it easy, take it easy. Come with us and make the tour. And what are you gonna tell them? That's okay, Edgar. We're working for a good contract with good Manilas. Forget it, man. Forget it. So much corruption, that is why, because Cartagena is TT, Peter. TT is Distrito Turístico. That means que Cartagena receives additional budget, a lot of money for this. And what is this? Where is the money? I don't know. Okay, now listen. Let's talk about Bolivar and then we go. Let's talk about Bolivar. But please concentrate. Concentrate, right? Bolivar was the liberator. Tell me your name again. Max. Max. The liberator of Max of Venezuela. He was born in Venezuela, the liberator of Venezuela. The first explorer, Max, was Italian. Americo Vespucci got here. 1505. America, that's why America for Americo Vespucci. When he was right here, he was sailing and found some houses on the water made by the indigenous. And Americo Vespucci, Max said, wow, these houses on the water reminds me Venezia. Venice. Wow, this is little Venezia. Here. Venezuela. That is, Venezuela means little Venice. Steve, will you forget that? Never. Colombia, named after Columbus. Melissa, right? Melissa, Colombia, Columbus, but remember, Ohio, right? Yes. Panama means abundance of fish and butterflies. He was the liberator, right? Abundance of fish and butterflies, Panama. Ecuador. So that's the way to explain the liberator, but the origin of the names. Very easy. Nicholas. Ecuador, Ecuador. Hannah, Ecuador, Ecuador. Fine. Peru, Peru. Listen, when the Spanish got there, they were fighting with the indigenous. And indigenous had a strong, very strong chief, Viru. And indigenous said, Viru has the strongest army. Viru is gonna kill you. And the Spanish didn't understand. They said, Peru, Viru, Peru, Viru, Peru is gonna kill you. That is why Peru, right? Yes. Bolivia, land of Bolivar. Bolivia, land of Bolivar. That is why Simon Bolivar, he was the liberator of 6 countries, according to the BBC of London, the most important person in the history in the 19th century, right? Yes. Now, let me tell you something about his biography, how he became a great leader, but very short. Bolivar was the president of Gran Colombia, Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, and Panama, Gran Colombia. Bolivar was born in Caracas in 1783 and belonged to one of the richest families. He was a very rich man. He got 9 brothers and sisters. When he was 6 years old, his parents died. But when he was 16, he was in Madrid, Spain, studying. Wow. With the Society of Madrid. When he was in Madrid, he heard of Paris. He went to Paris. Hey, Edgar, what was Bolivar doing in Paris? Bolivar was in Paris living la vida loca. Nightclubs, yes. But at the same time, studying Rousseau, Montesquieu, and Voltaire. Edgar, you are a liar. That is in French. Bolivar spoke French, English, Italian, and Spanish. Wow, very smart. Bolivar met Napoleon. He was at Notre Dame, December the 2nd, 1805, at the ceremony to be the emperor. Napoleon, Je m'appelle Simon Bolivar, ça va bien? And Napoleon, take this man away from me. Bolivar was nobody. He was a rich man here, but nobody right there. Bolivar went to Italy. Milan, Il Duomo. He was in Il Duomo, May the 26th. Napoleon was in Il Duomo to be the king of no part of Italy. Oh, Napo, io mi chiamo Bolivar, remember me, Notre Dame. Napoleon, take this man away from me. Bolivar was nobody. Bolivar went to Madrid and fell in love and got married. Wow. And went to Caracas to have children and live happily ever after. That's it. That's it. Episode 1 about Bolivar. He was not planning to fight Stacy with anybody. Listen what I said. He went to over there, living la vida loca, dancing, that's right, studying, and that's it. But what happened in Caracas with his wife? She died. That changed everything, Pia. She died. Big depression. Went back to Madrid, didn't like Madrid, and went to Paris to learn how to use the sword. This is a different Bolivar, wanted to fight. When he was ready to use all his money for the campaign, in the way back, he stopped in Charleston, South Carolina, and went to Connecticut, the Constitution State, Pennsylvania, Boston, wow, New England. Why, Edgar? He wanted to know about the independence of the United States. Wow, George Washington, great job, Georgie, great job. And then he continued to Caracas to start the campaign. That's it, that is Bolivar, right? When he was a common man, and then he was going to be the liberator. That's what we have right there. Somebody here from Germany? Okay, Hannah. Bolivar, that statue was made in Germany. I will give you 1 minute. Now we'll go together. You have 1 minute to find the German city that statue because the German city is right there. Okay? That is about Bolivar. Do you have any question about him?
So what did he serve? He was never president, he was never...
Bolivar was the liberator and became the president of Gran Colombia in 1819. Gran Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Panama. What happened with this, Pia? When he died, 1830, Venezuela, separated. Ecuador, separated. Panama still right there. But in 1903, a right decision of our senators approved. Yes, that's right. Let's sell the canal to the States for $24 million. Yes, $24 million. Approve it. That's it. That's why we lost Panama, right? Yes, unfortunately. Any other question? That's right. Hannah, the German city. Come on, Stacy, Max, come. ¿Cómo le va?
estaríamos, o sea, digamos, haríamos una
What is Hannah? Hannah, go. Somewhere. Okay, Hannah found the city, right? Yes, this is for you. Congratulations, Hannah. Come on, class for her. Yay! If I have time, I'm gonna tell you. If I have time, at the end of the tour, I'm gonna tell you what happened. A great story that started here in Cartagena and finished in Munich. But later. Why we're here? Because we love it. You don't know who is Miss United States and you don't care. By the way, Miss United States is Miss Universe. Do you know that? No. You didn't know? We love it. We love this in Colombia. We love it. The National Beauty Contest. We choose Miss Colombia and then participate in Miss Universe. While we're here, something funny happened. Paulina Vega, Miss Universe 2014. Next year we sent Ariana Gutierrez. We were really excited to have two consecutive Miss Universe, 2014, 2015. The finalists, Miss Colombia and Miss Philippines. 40 million people watching television. You be Colombia, Colombia. The master of ceremonies, you know him, Steve Harvey.
said the wrong name.
Oh,
remember that.
and the winner is Miss Colombia. Oh, everybody happy here. You be. She was wearing the crown and waving. Hey, come on, it's me. After that, after a minute, 2 minutes, I need to say something. I need to say that Miss Universe is Miss Philippines.
Oh.
If you ever see Steve Harvey, tell him that we're still looking for him. Last time was in Georgia, Atlanta, right there last time. Okay, oh my God, what a big mistake. Yeah, this woman was wearing the crown. Do you think that is easy for a woman? Oh, it's not me? Oh, that's okay. No problem. Okay, listen, Max, no problem with Miss Philippines, no problem with her. The problem is Steve Harvey, right? Anyway, in my opinion, she should be in the Guinness Records. The only Miss Universe for 2 minutes. At least in the Guinness Records, right? Oh, the only one Miss Universe for 2 minutes. Ariana Gutierrez from Colombia. That is what we have here. But later I'm going to explain something. Amigo, ¿cómo te va? ¿Todo bien? I'm going to explain something. Look at them. Oh, Edgar, beautiful women. Listen, what is Colombia? In Colombia, we have is 87% of Colombian people were mestizos and Caucasian by combination. Later I'm going to explain that. But you see here, there is only one Afro-Colombian, Vanessa Mendoza, right? Yes. Later I need to talk to you about the Colombian people, right? Yes. Okay, let's continue that way to see Drake's house. Thank you very much.
Only black girl. Now what's that about?
I know. Come on.
Right here, 1 minute, not very long, because I am talking to you about Francis Drake, Casa Drake. Drake took Cartagena in 1586. Before he got here, he was in Portobelo, Panama. In Portobelo, he made a mistake. In Portobelo, he said, after this, we take Cartagena. A big mistake, people heard that. and went to the governor of Portobelo. Drake is taking Cartagena after this. Come on, come right here, a note for the governor of Cartagena. Pirate Drake is taking the city. Come on, quickly. Somebody got here, came right here to the governor. A note. Oh my God, Pirate Drake is coming. Alert, everybody knew. What happened? Drake took Cartagena. No money, Heidi, no money. No money. He got angry. He knew about the fleet of galleons between 12 and 24 boats to Spain with a lot of gold. He said, no money in Cartagena. Came to the governor, where is my money? We don't have any money. And searched everything. And he found the paper. Be careful, Pirate Drake is taking Cartagena. Ah, you knew I was coming. You knew I was coming. Immediately intended to burn this town to the ground, but it was avoided by a ransom people had to pay. So, Francis Drake got more gold than what he expected. Wow. But before leaving, he destroyed the church. Why? He read in the paper, be careful, Pirate Drake. Pirate? Am I a pirate, Tom? I am Sir Francis Drake. I work for Queen Elizabeth I from England. That is offensive. Emma, that was offensive to be called a pirate. Anaka, pirate was a man, a thief at sea. I am not a thief. I work for my queen. You will never forget me. Shut and destroy the cathedral, right? Yes, that is why Drake is known in Cartagena, because he got angry because people call him a pirate. That is why he says there, Sir Francis Drake, Corsario Inglés. He doesn't say pirate. It says Corsair. Corsair is someone who has authorization, permission from his government to attack their enemies, right? Yes, that's right. The doors are big, and I'm talking to you about why they are big and why the door knockers. That's right. Where you see the door knockers, that's a lions. According to the door knocker, Jennifer, the economic activity of the family. A lion symbolizes strength, power, and authority. So the owner of the house was in the government or in the police. Okay, government, yes, or the army. That's why we have lions. I'm going to explain others later, right? But let's begin with the lions you see right there. Okay, let's continue. This is service now. Plaza Santo Domingo. When we get to the corner, San Alberto. That's a good place. When we finish the tour, and you may come and get right there and drink some coffee, right? Colombian coffee, the best. The best. Colombian coffee is the best. Since we grow here in Colombia, we say Colombian coffee is the best. I'm a traveler. I love traveling. I'm going to tell you something. Everywhere I go, I drink some coffee. And I have been in two places that the coffee is excellent, excellent. I'm gonna say that somebody from that country is right here today. Anaka, I was in Istanbul 2018 with my wife and my son. After Grand Bazaar, we went to a Blue Mosque, we passed through a place. I smell exactly what I'm smelling now. I said, wow, it reminds me Colombia. And I went there and drank coffee. Wow, amazing, right? Yes, in Istanbul. And the second place was last year. I was in Marrakesh. Every hotel we were, coffee, excellent. That is right. That's one of the two places. Anyway, it's Arabic, right? That's what we have. But Colombian coffee is the best, right? San Alberto is a good brand. Now listen, Plaza Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo, the Dominicans. Christopher Columbus got to La Española. Listen, La Española nowadays is Haiti and Dominican Republic. That is why we get Dominicans for the Dominican Republic for the Dominicans, right? And that is why the capital city is Santo Domingo, the founder of the community of the Dominicans, right? That is why the first got here and the oldest church right here. 1557, the oldest. So old that the left tower fell down. Awesome, Edgar, is beautiful. But why they didn't add the tower? Because you were gonna say, Max was gonna say, oh Edgar, look at the new tower, right? It's new. So I didn't want Max to say that, so decided just to leave it like that. To leave it like that, and it looks like original, right? Original. Both the church and the monastery. The monastery, Edgar, why the flag from Spain and European Union? one Spanish organization donated the money for the restoration. And over there, this council house for 2 years was the embassy. Right there, that's why it says Embajada de España. Anyways, also it's beautiful inside. We're gonna try to finish inside a monastery, right? Inside is also very nice in that place, okay? Now in the corner, there is one work of art. Who is the most important Colombian artist?
Starts with a B. I can't
Jennifer. What's his name?
It starts with a B, but I can't remember.
Okay, come on, Emma, help her.
I know. It starts with a B.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a present, but you have to say what is his name. Begins with B, but B-O.
I know.
B-O.
Botero.
Botero, that is right, Jennifer, that's right, Jennifer, that's right. Anyway, she tried, okay, she tried, that's right. Anyway, tell me the truth. Did you know Botero before visiting Colombia?
No.
It's congratulations, that is right. No. Botero is in many places, many places. Let me say, somebody here from England? From England, that is right, Tom. Oh, you didn't know Botero?
No.
Okay, what city you live?
Manchester.
Manchester. Yeah, you live in Peru.
You're in the camera
Manchester. You know, who knows? He lives in London here. Heidi, you live in London, right? Okay, listen. You didn't know Botero. You didn't know. Where? In Bogota. Okay, no. Botero is closer to you. Closer to you. When you go back home, go to Liverpool Street Station. That is in London. Get off right there and walk out. Thank you.
Edgar, I saw it at Tate Modern. I went to the art gallery. I saw some of his work.
Sorry, thank you.
I saw some of his work last week.
Yeah? When you go back home, you get right there and take a selfie, right? Yes, Liverpool Street Station, don't forget that, right? Right now, right? Gertrudis, that is her name, Gertrudis, that's what we have. Who's going to Medellin? Who are going to Medellin? I have a recommendation. I will be going to Medellin. Don't forget pizza, eat kind and die. Go to Google, the real Singapore. When you open that website, look for the free walking tours, also amazing. All the best free walking tours in the world. The real city look for the free walking tours. It's 4 hours. The weather is not like this, but it's awesome, right? Okay, Jennifer, come on, Emma, let's go. Not very long here, but look at the door knocker. The door knocker.
I don't know.
That is at that time. People had a door knocker, and according to the door knocker was the activity. A lion, I said a lion. A lion symbolizes strength, power, and authority. So a lion was for somebody who was in the government, the governor, the mayor, anyway, authority. And military. Because lion is power. Lion is power. Edgar, what about lizard? What does lizard mean? At that time, security. Edgar, security for royalty. They said that with the lizard, they could keep enemies away, they could get rid of them. Right? Or security. So it's safe.
Cuéntame.
Okay. Right. Okay, that is a lizard. Africans brought that to be superstitious. They said that they keep enemies away. Edgar, I saw a hand. A door knocker was a hand. That's the hand of God, helping, giving. If you are seeking asylum at that time, you knock on that door. Because who live right there? Religious people. Yeah, religious people, when you say, you see a hand and the door knocker. Edgar, I saw a fish, a mermaid. Yes, Edgar, a seahorse. Seaman. Seaman. Yes, navigators, right? Yes, people who got activities at sea. And that was very common in here. Edgar, what about your face? Nothing. Edgar, I saw an elephant. Nothing. So it depends, people just make up their own door knockers, right? But if you see an owl bird is wisdom. Very smart people, you have to write and read and carry an owl as a door knocker, right? That's about that. Over there, let's continue. There is the University of Cartagena. Look at the building. Let's go. Thank you very much. Now we're getting para la foto. Edgar, I can see the theater. A theater now. Now, originally church, La Merced. It's not working as a church, it's a theater. Here we have some events important. International Film Festival, we have the ceremony. Classical and Caribbean Music Festival and Literature Festival. Surprise me, another present for you. Very important present. Answer quickly, the first person. Okay, la colombiana no conteste. Quickly, and I give you a very nice present. Tell me, who is? If you get a present to answer, you already have one present to answer. Who is the most important Colombian writer? Huh? Yes, Nicholas was first. Nicholas. Huh? But you have you decide the present, right? It's for you. Huh? What did I say? What did I say, Tom? Okay. Come on, Nicholas. Come on. I have another question. Come on, listen, come on. Vamos a tomar la foto por acá. Come on, Hannah. Ven acá. Come on. The church brother is a theater, right? La Merced. And the church is the convent, right? For the monastery, this is monastery convent for nuns, monastery for monks. Postgraduate university. So classrooms are upstairs. The school year in Colombia, most of them starts in February, from February to November. First semester from February to June the 20th. 1 month off. They begin again in the second week of July, second semester, until November the 30th. So main vacation is December and January, right? That's the school, right? That's why no classes right now. But they are ready to start, we're ready. Okay, Garcia Marquez in the middle, and when we finish, if you need a washroom, downstairs, right down there. Do not walk upstairs. You can walk around, but don't go upstairs. Washroom right there, and there's small fridge right there. There's you can refill the bottle of water if you want right there. Okay? Okay, now, this is very interesting. Recuérdame tu nombre. ¿Ah? Carolina, ven acá, por favor, ven. Deja el bebé. Carolina. I'm talking about Colombian people, and that is good that Carolina is from Bogota and I am from Cartagena, but I will be down here, right? Go at the same level, go up there. Let me talk to you about Colombian people now. If you want at the end, you can take a picture of this. It's good that she's here. First, who were here? Indigenous, everybody knows. After indigenous, what we got? Spanish. So the first combination, Heidi, was a Spanish man and one indigenous woman. What we got? Mestizos. Later, Africans and our bloods. The second combination, one is African woman, one Spanish man, we got mulattoes. Still, mulattoes. Later, Jennifer, Africans ran away. When they went to the jungle, Emma, they found indigenous. Hey, can we stay together? Yes, you can stay together. So a second combination, one indigenous man and one African woman. Well, we got Sambos. Listen, right? But Stacy, now listen. Later, after this, one mestizo with one indigenous, one Sambo, one Spanish, one mulatto, one African. Oh my God, that is Colombia now. If you go to Google, Google will say 87% of people from Colombia, Caucasian and mestizos. Come on, let me make it better. Let's make it better. That's not enough information. 60% we say mestizos, but most of us are in the Caribbean coast. Why, Darren? Why? Because Africans got here. Look at Carolina. Carolina is from Bogota. People from Bogota, most people, max from Bogota, are Caucasian. It's like Medellin. Medellin. If you go to Medellin, probably you tour guy who was blonde, the girl was blue eyes, had blue eyes. Why? Simple, Hannah. Not necessary to take Africans to the interior. So in the interior, the combination, there was not combination or just with indigenous, right? That's what we got. Okay? People from Bogotá, Cundinamarca, Boyacá, that inner part of Colombia, people right there have a characteristic. Look at her, she's white but short. If you go to Bogotá, to the airport, you see a short person, you say, excuse me, are you from Bogotá? I'm just kidding, okay, I'm just kidding. Hey, right there, the most important Indian tribe was in there. Muiscas. Why Pia, it's very interesting, I wish I had more time. When the Spanish got there looking for El Dorado, gold, looking for Guajarita, the gold and emeralds, wow. You know what they found in indigenous tribe? Muiscas. They Spanish called them Muiscas. You know why? Because there were so many indigenous, they said, in Spanish said, Damien, so many indigenous, they were like moscas flies. So many moscas, that's why they call them muiscas. That is the most representative Indian tribe in Colombia, right? So when you see a map of Peru, when you see a map of Mexico, Mayas, Aztecas. But if you see a map from Colombia, muiscas, right there. But in the Caribbean, also here we have Cebu. So everything started right here, the combination of Colombia and Peru. But I have to say something. Remember the palenqueras? You were not in the tour, I think. Nicolas, remember the palenqueras? They never married white men. Never. They said they had to keep the race, the culture, music, language. That is why, Lisa, when I say, if you go to Palenque, you say, wow, this is Africa. That is a palenquera, right? You see that. Edgar, what about you? You say, mestizaje, mixture. My parents died 5 years ago. My father was a white man like Peter. Yes, my father was like him. My father had blue eyes. My mother was a black woman, but I'm from Palenque. That is why if you see my eyes are dark green. My parents' family, all of them white and have blue eyes. I got the combination, green eyes. I have one brother, Carolina. My brother and I are not alike. My brother look like my father and I look like my brother. And this is Colombia. But Edgar, tell me why there is only one Afro-Colombian over there in this Colombia? Most of the departments that participate in Miss Colombia, most of them are Caucasian, right? That's why there is more possibility to have to choose a white Miss Colombia, right?
But why is that?
So we don't think that Edgar, Colombia, racism, okay? That is a way, right? Sorry, Bia?
No, I was just wondering why only Caucasians apply for this.
Okay, that's right. Most of the departments that send a candidate is Caucasian, right? But here in the Caribbean coast, we have 7 departments, we are mestizos, right? But what? In Bolívar, that one that is Afro-Colombian is from Cartagena, and she's Afro-Colombian, is the only one, right? But anyway, most of them, is that clear? Is that okay? Why most of them are white? Because most of the candidates they sent from the departments are Caucasians. And why they are Caucasian? Because they are from the interior of the country, right? Is that right? Okay. Thank you very much. Got a present for you. Come on, baby. A present. So you give. I know you give a present to them, right? I'm gonna give you different presents, right? Yes. Okay, different presents. Okay. This is for you, right? Yes. You live in Colombia, no? Okay, that's right. So take it home, right? It's a magnet. Put in the refrigerator, right? But wait a minute. Because you're not from Colombia, you don't live in Colombia. Please go there. Recommend us, right? Oh, Edgar, why? Okay.
And, oh, wait a minute. Edgar, why only for her? Yes. Oh my God. Yes, that's right. It's a keychain from Walled City. Oh, that's right. Congratulations. That's right. Yeah. Come on, Edgar is not her. Come on. She's from Colombia. She brought the family right here making our tour. So that's right. Yes. You deserve that, right? Okay. Do you have any questions? Any questions? Now let me finish with this. Let me finish with that. Remember that I mentioned English and French attack Cartagena. English and French. The last attack was Edward Vernon. Edward Vernon in 1741 couldn't take the city, couldn't take Cartagena, a big mistake, yellow fever, malaria, a lot of epidemics, right? What I want to say is that that's why we have the wars. He couldn't take Cartagena, he left the city, he went to England, and then they repaired what he had destroyed, but that's why we have it right there now. Of course, Edgar, the walls have been restored. Okay? I just wanted to mention that that was the last attack. Edward Vernon was a very large attack because he brought almost 24,000. I have a map of the old city. Stay right there. Kevin, talk about. Okay. Kevin. Okay, Kevin is busy now. But I have a map for this. If you want this map, I give it to you, right? This map, okay? I'm going to finish. Edgar, you mentioned the tour in the afternoon. That is Gethsemane in number 11. In number 11, there's Jardin de Luxembourg, remember French, right? Yes? Right there. Luis Carlos will be there at 4 p.m. Edgar, I cannot make it today, tomorrow, right? Edgar, I'm starving. Restaurants.
I don't have
Right here, La
Wi-Fi.
Cevicheria is near number 9. La Cevicheria, very nice, right? Yes. I mentioned here San Mateo.
It's okay.
San Mateo,
Just make a left.
we were walking by and the manager said, Edgar, give this flyer to them. It's quiet right there, not very crowded. Give them this and they receive a free cocktail for everyone. Tell them to bring this flyer. So you're going to San Mateo, just right here. Edgar, I've been traveling for 2 months. Come on, tell me the cheapest restaurant.
And make a left.
Go here left and turn left and you find La Estrella. La Estrella, only 1 star. Only 1 star. How to eat in La Estrella? 15,000 pesos. That's it, right? Bring your food. Oh, wow. You order your food right here, 15,000. With your right hand, a 40. With your left hand, a 100. Right? Yes, that's right. Yes. You'll be sweating hot, right? Yes, very, very, very hot in there. Come on. If you have any question, I just want to say that I thank you very much for visiting Cartagena. Thanks for visiting Colombia. I did my best for you today. Right? God bless you. God bless you.